Alrighty, hello, welcome back. This is the second challenge rift of this new season. Hopefully you got the first one in. It was a little bit difficult. This one is a lot easier. We are working with basically a Hoda Smash Barbarian. He has Cinder Coat on to reduce the amount of resource costs. His Furious Charge will deal more damage depending on how many enemies he hits, so try to charge into big groups of enemies. Other notables are he's using Bracers of the First Men, so his Hammer of the Ancients, his left click attacks faster and hits harder. His Gavel of Judgments will make Hammer of the Ancients once again hit harder, and if you hit 3 or fewer enemies, it will give you 25 Fury. So one little trick you can do before you go into Challenge Rift is shout once, and then just smash it on out. Get up to full, and that will carry over into the Challenge Rift. Alright, and we are also rocking a Lyrics Crown to increase the cooldown reduction he's getting in his Lyrics Crown. I don't know why he has it twice here, actually. It's a Grid Rift 45. I'm guessing this is first day of the season. He didn't have anything else. He's going for the Feat of Strength, the achievement, and so that's why you're seeing the duplicate on that item there. Band of Might gives you a whopping 80% damage reduction whenever you charge, so make sure you're charging. You also want to make sure you are killing trash throughout, because your Rampage will stack up and give you 1% strength, up to 25% strength for each enemy you kill, and you just need to maintain that buff by killing stuff as you go. You should have no problem keeping Berserker Rage up pretty much all the time, and you're surrounded by enemies all the time, so you have Brawler up pretty much perpetually. Ruthless lets you do more damage to low health enemies, which is pretty handy as well. So we're going to go ahead and hop on into this. It's a pretty easy build, just mostly charge enemies and smash. Make sure you have your shouts up, your battle rage. Your battle rage generates a ton of damage. For critical strikes, it'll deal it in an area around you after a little bit, after about a second. So if you're smashing like that, you see that little red pulse that came out from my body, that would be doing area damage to everything around me if it wasn't already dead. You want to make sure you're shouting on elites and you're casting Wrath on elites as well. And that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and get on into it. Should see the map, and then let's do it. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. So activate your shout, activate your battle cry, charge in, get your damage reduction going right away. I like to kill these guys right here, and then I move upwards. I charge up there. It's a pretty good pack of enemies. Remember that crits that you land will pulse out in damage after 1 second. So use that to your advantage. I know there's a fat pack of enemies over here, so I charge this way. And then my crits from both my charge and my slam kind of destroyed them. Now I'm going to pop my Wrath and my Taunt here, and I'm going to try to kill these guys as quick as possible. And I want to kill the little minions that come with him too, so that I can get my Bane of the Powerful proc. And then I'm going to just double back the other direction, and I'm going to kill the other elite. He did kind of chain up to me. He doesn't always do that. Watch out for his explosions, watch out for his arcane cutters, kind of scary stuff. Again, you want to try to kill the minions who come with him to refresh your proc, or not refresh your proc, refresh your Bane of the Powerful legendary gem whenever you can. So again, just if there's a yellow pack, make sure you kill the guys that come with him so that you can make sure you get the benefit from your legendary gem. Yellows, they kind of take care of themselves. As soon as you kill it, you get it, so not a big deal there. And we're making pretty good time. We're pretty well ahead of our time. Charge down, just keep my buff up. I missed all the enemies there, so I didn't get any cooldown reduction. The more enemies you hit, the more cooldown reduction you get with this Rune of Charge that he's using. So keep that in mind. You can use it as a mobility spell as well as a damage mitigator and a damage dealer. In fact, you should be using it in that way. If you're doing the build correctly, which I'm not necessarily doing right now, but that's okay. Alright, we're still going to beat the time. It's not a big deal. And just keep moving forward. Remember, you got to keep those stacks of Rampage up by killing minions. So don't go for too long without killing trash. Just kind of kill it as you go. You don't have to kill every single thing, but if you can kill like the bulk of it, you'll have pretty good time. And again, just attacking as I go. Try to get this guy with a shout and a battle rage, or Wrath of Berserker right away. Wrath of Berserker makes us immune to frozen, so we don't have to worry about that. We can just keep moving. I knew I was going to be tanking enough to survive that blast. I wasn't too worried. And I'm going to leverage that Wrath of Berserker on all this trash that's in here. The other thing you could do is beeline upwards, because we know there's another elite up there. So we could utilize our Wrath of Berserker for the elite that's up above us. But I'd rather just take a few seconds and kill all of this trash instead, because this trash is pretty good progression. Now that said, we want to make sure we have our commanding shout up for when we fight the elite so nobody runs away, because it taunts them to fight on top of us. It is a illusionist guy, and they are the type that run away, so that can be rather annoying. Try to keep them mostly grouped with your shout, which taunts them. We're going to have an elite straight away here. We're going to taunt stuff into us so that our battle rage gets value, and then I'm going to refresh my threat, or my veteran's cry, war cry, my defensive shout. Kind of stopped killing him there so I could look at what it was called. I couldn't remember, because that does give me a good amount of toughness. Now the thing I want to do here is I just kind of want to pop all the little grotesque guys as we go, because they'll generate extra density for us and they're pretty good progression. So I definitely want to make sure I'm killing them as I go. And we're just kind of walking through things. You can tank a grotesque explosion, maybe 2. I wouldn't try to tank 3. And there are some sections up here where there are 3. So just be a little wary of that. You can see the damage I did because of the area damage crits were pretty good. There's 2, and like I said, that almost killed me because I tanked 2 of them there. Try not to do that if possible. I'm going to charge into this area. It's another danger area, so I'm just going to charge out of those grotesque explosions. But it's such good progression, you can hardly pass it up, right? Now there is an elite up this way, so if you wanted to kind of skip over these grotesques, you could. I don't know where that would put you time-wise. I would just grab the grotesques. But there are 2 elites up here that you could kill, and could be quicker maybe than killing all the trash. I haven't tested it, honestly, so you could try it either way. I know this way will work for time, so I'm going to do this way. I'm just going to pop in there. When those grotesques were exploding, I walked away, and then I walked away when the other grotesques were exploding. I just kind of used that to my advantage. Spawn the Rift Guardian. I could have spawned a few seconds earlier. I didn't realize I was that close. If I would have just grabbed the globes from that first elite, I would have made it. And of course the Rift Guardian spawned. Clear the hell away from me, because reasons. Maintain your wrath, or your band of might buff for toughness as much as possible. Don't let it fall off. It's down there. It says mighty. If it falls off, you'll probably get killed by the Rift Guardian. If it doesn't, you're absolutely fine. So that is how you do it. A little bit of a slow time this week, but I'm sure you could improve on it. If you want to skip through the grotesques and go straight to those elites, that might work out. I would definitely take the time to kill the grotesques in the hallway down here where there were like 4 grotesques. This hallway is money. There's like 4 or 5 grotesques in here. That's a ton of progression. If you don't want to kill every single grotesque before then, that's fine, but I would definitely get this hallway, and then you could beeline up to the elite if you wanted to. Either way, I hope this helps you guys. If it does, make sure you leave a like on the video, leave a comment in the YouTube thread, give an update, all those kinds of things. Either way, I want to say thank you guys so much for being here with me. I hope your season's going well. Let me know how it's going for you guys in the comments down below. But thanks for being here, and that was a very unfocused outro, so see you guys later!